images of the protests and unrest across the country have been in the headlines for the last several months. We've heard the cries, the anger, and the frustration from the people fed up with the justice system. Protesters hit the streets across the country, including here in Chicago, denouncing the decisions not to indict the officers in the deaths of Mike Brown and Eric Garner. On one night of the demonstrations, protesters took their anger to Lakeshore Drive, stopping traffic in both directions. And on another day of demonstrations, protesters lashed out at police officers.
Yes! There's no privilege in us! So why the f*** are we stopping on the sidewalk? These police! This is real! We are fighting for our life, black man!
But what happens now? After the protests and demonstrations are over, where do we go from here?
The police are not just the problem. African American men are problems. White men are problems. Latino men are problems.
It starts with us. The way we treat each other. It does not mean that we need to go around hugging and kissing each other that are black. But we need to show at least an understanding and respect.
Jasmine Brown led the demonstrations here at Columbia. She says African Americans need to take back what was taken from them.
I will go as far as to say, take back the government. Restructure it so that it suits everybody, not just a few. And a lot of people won't agree with that, but if you are a black man or a black woman or a black child in the United States, you cannot tell us what is better for us because we've been at the bottom, below the bottom of the totem pole for so many years.
Michael Matthews says he and his cousins are often harassed by police officers.
We're stopped by cops, we're harassed. They always ask where we live at, where we're from. My cousin lives right down the street from where we get stopped at frequently. So it's just like, we just get harassed for no reason.
Matthews said the only thing that's progressed is the sneakiness of racism.
A new word for Negro, for nigger nowadays is thug. Oh, he's a thug. Let's throw thug on it. As soon as you throw the word thug on black male, it's like they don't have a chance.
Illinois Secretary of State Jesse White stopped by WCRX-FM's Holly Jolly Drive, and he asked people to remain calm during the protest.
Take part in the election process, take part in your community, do all you can to help your community to be a better place in which to live. There's this big, wide, wonderful world out there. We just want to figure out a way to live in peace and harmony with one another. And when law enforcement officers overstep their bounds, there's a price to pay. And then when our citizens do likewise, and of course, there's a price to pay.
Other people were not so happy with the demonstrations, like this woman who says protesters have it all wrong.
Y'all wasn't fighting for the little black boys that's down in Chicago, but you want to fight and be on these streets for somebody in New York.
From the streets of Chicago.
Don't stop! Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop! Don't stop!
I'm Charles Jefferson.
Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot!
Reporting for the Columbia Chronicle.